The TV just started. Hey, how are y'all doing? Happy Friday. Where is the remote control? I don't know what's on. Okay, so here I'm going to be honest. I just went live and I did this video and I thought it was such a mess. It was such a hot mess that I deleted it and started again. And then this is how it started with the TV, Dr. Scholl's commercial on TV. Oh, there it is. It was in my, the remote was in my lap the whole time, y'all. I'm sorry. What a mess. I got things to do. Not today, Satan, not today. It's the weekend. I don't need this. Okay, there. It's taken care of. Okay. Hey. How is everybody doing? Come say hi. It's Friday, so we're going to celebrate the start of the weekend. I am pumped. A&M plays Clemson tomorrow. And it's tomorrow. No. What is today? It's not Friday. Oh, heaven help us. It's not Friday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. A&M does not play tomorrow, and it's not the weekend, and it's not Friday, and I'm a mess. I gotta get my stuff together, y'all. Genuinely, with all of my heart, I thought it was Friday. What a bummer. That is a bummer. Okay, that's a hard reality. That's hard. Man! Alright, well, A&M plays Clemson on Saturday. I'm super excited about it. If you're going to the game, let me know. Okay. Dang it, I know, I'm sorry, everybody. I got so excited about the weekend. And it's Thursday. We have a little bit to go. It's the pre-weekend, okay? If we were in college, Thursday's the coolest day in college. So we'll just go back and we'll pretend like we're in college, and Thursday's the day everybody looks forward to, and it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, when you're a mom and you have little kids, all the days are the same. Like, it's the weekend, yay, you're still not sleeping in and doing anything cool because you have kids, so calm down. It's all the same. Anyways, okay. Enough of this message. Enough of this mess. I can't believe I deleted the last video. So I went live already and did this, and I thought the video was I just rambled, and I thought it was so bad, and I didn't feel like I got my point across. So I deleted that video and started this hot mess. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about real briefly today is in the way that we talk about each other, and in the way that we criticize each other and we just rip each other apart. And I'm talking about like Christians. So we'll take maybe a pastor, maybe a popular author, maybe a popular maybe someone with a bunch of Facebook followers, maybe a big someone who's kind of made it to like the celebrity status. Whatever, or even somebody small, somebody tiny like me. I get comments all the time, and I'm not very big. I'm not very important. But what we do as Christians, we rip each other apart. Like, we tear each other apart. We tear each other down. We kind of go through and we try to filter who is good and who's bad and who's right and who's wrong and who's nailing it and who's missing it. Hey, Linda. We try to do that. We try to filter it out. We try to narrow it down. And it is important to do that. It's important to decide, okay, this is someone whose opinion I trust, and this is someone who maybe I don't necessarily agree with everything, and I don't think that that's somebody that's safe for me to follow, because we do have to guard our hearts, and that's important. That's not where the problem is. The problem is in the way that, one, we don't let people be people. People are people. All of us. I don't care who it is. They're all people. And they're all going to mess up. And they're all going to get some stuff right. And they're all going to get some stuff wrong. And that's part of being people. But part of how we treat those people as Christians is we give them grace and we forgive them. And we realize that they're people. They're people. And we still treat them with kindness. And I just think that it has gotten to this point, and Facebook has made it so stinking easy to criticize each other and to publicly rip each other apart and to publicly just tear each other down And I think that what happens when we tear each other down, it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. The Bible hasn't called us to put each other down and to tear each other apart. We don't know that part. That they're people. These are people, and it's not our job. It's not our job to question their relationship with God. It's not our job to question that. It's not our job. We're not the referee here. We are not making the calls. We are not making the plays. That is not our job. Our job is to love each other and to build each other up and to encourage each other. And I think when we rip each other apart on Facebook or in a public forum like that, it just makes people on the outside look. And when we fight, and we're not fighting, there's a big difference in fighting for God and just fighting with each other. There's a big difference. And we've got to figure out what that difference is and where the lines need to be drawn. Because when we just go at each other and we just fight with each other, the rest of the world sees it and goes, they're like tearing down their own house. What are they doing? And if they're not loving each other, they're not going to love us on the outside. And if they're not kind to each other, they're not going to be kind to each other on the outside. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not kind to each other, they're not going to be kind to us on the outside. If they're not loving each other, they're not going to love us on the outside. If they're being harsh to each other, they're sure as heck going to be harsh to us. If they're being rude to each other, if they're tearing each other apart, if they're criticizing each other, if they're judging each other, they are sure going to judge us on the outside. And they see that, and they, like, put their arms up. They put their shields up, and they're like, there's no way. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of people who are just mean to each other all the time and who are criticizing each other and ripping each other apart and who think they always know what's best and they always know what's right and that they have it all figured out and that they're the only ones. So I just want to encourage us, be careful. Facebook isn't like having a conversation with one person. It's not like having a conversation with two people. Facebook is like putting it out there for thousands of people to see. Thousands of people to see. So just build each other up. Because I will tell you this, our job as Christians, and this is the point that I really want to drive home, and I'm going to end it here. Our job as Christians is to point to Christ, and it makes it really hard for us to point to Christ when we're just busy pointing at each other. So I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Be careful they're people. They're people. I don't care if they're celebrity, and I don't care if they have 1 million followers, and I don't care if they'll ever see what you write. They won't ever see what you write, but other people will. Other people are going to see it. They're going to notice. And it doesn't really judge that person as much, or it doesn't judge that person. It doesn't reflect on that person nearly as much as it reflects on you, honestly. And so we just need to be careful. God didn't call us to be the referee. He called us to love each other. And he didn't call us, he called us to love everybody always. Everybody all the time. Everybody, no matter what. He called us to love them. And he called us to be kind. And so give each other grace. Give each other forgiveness. Don't assume that you know somebody's heart. We haven't met these people. And don't think that just because they won't ever read it doesn't excuse it. They're real people. I don't care. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, Justin Bieber, Joel Osteen, all these people, whoever it is, they're actual people. And sometimes I think we have a hard time remembering that because they just kind of seem like somebody who's on a magazine, and they just seem like somebody who's on TV. They seem like a personality and not a person. But they are people. And they're people. And our comments may not ever reach them, but they still reflect on us. And they're people, and they're ideas and their minds and their hearts and their souls, and we need to love them and build them up. And that doesn't mean we excuse what they do. That doesn't mean we're excusing. It doesn't mean that we're agreeing with them. It just means that we're being kind because God called us to be kind. It just means we're loving because God has called us to be loving. And especially with each other, especially with other Christians. God, we got to build each other up, because the rest of the world is looking at us going, and Satan, you think he doesn't love that? Satan loves for us to tear each other apart. He loves for us to tear each other down. He loves it. Why? Because he doesn't even have to tear the house down. We're doing it for him. Here you go, Satan. You want to tear the house down? You want to get in between us? No, that's okay. You don't even have to do that much. We'll do it to each other. We'll tear each other down. No, we got to be better than that. We can be better than that. We are better than that. We just have to act better than that all the time. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's hard. It's not hard. It's hard. Of course it's hard. Of course it's hard. If following Jesus was easy, everybody would do it. If love was easy, everybody would always give it. If grace was easy, everybody would always have it. It's not easy. God never promised that any of it would be easy. He just promised it would be worth it. So anyways, that's it. Build each other up. It's Thursday, not Friday. I'm really sorry about that. And Reba is on the TV right now. That's what the TV accidentally turned on to. If y'all didn't catch the beginning of this video, it was a mess. Anyways, y'all have a really good day. Have a really good pre-weekend. And build each other up. Love each other. Be kind. Because everybody's watching and it matters. Okay, bye.